Today we're taking a look at the 2017 Subaru WRX Sport-Tech. Sport-Tech is the fully loaded trim level in the WRX. It is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged boxer engine producing 268 horsepower. Tons of power in an all-wheel drive car. Very, very sporty. Just put a new engine in this car. We've got aftermarket exhaust on it. Sounds great, especially under load. At the back here, we have a Perrin lip spoiler on top of the lip that comes from factory. And in the back of the WRX, absolutely massive trunk. Far more room in this than most people would expect. Fit 2 or 3 salespeople in there without issue. Room for hockey gear. We have rock blocks mud flaps to prevent rock chips. Stop you from spraying rocks everywhere. We do have the vent visor, so you can crack the window for fresh air without water intrusion. Previous owner had tint installed on the rear. And in the second row, there's lots of room. You can fit taller people in here without issues. Good headroom, good leg room. Now, the Sport-Tech is the full load. That comes with the leather with the red contrast stitching. Red and black is kind of the Subaru color scheme on the interior of their performance vehicles. It is a proximity key, so it's beeping right now because the key's outside the vehicle and it's running. If it wasn't running, it would have locked the doors there. So the great thing about that is you never need to have this fob out of your pocket, your bag, your purse, whatever you're carrying your key in. Power windows, locks, mirrors, as you would expect. We do get the tilt and slide sunroof. We've got the WRX side sill protector. Looks really, really good. Power driver's seat, and again, that black with that red contrast stitching. And even taller people fit up front with the sunroof. There's great headroom, great legroom for taller people. Now, let's move to the inside. On the inside here, to the left of the steering wheel, we have a few buttons. We have blind spot detection. So when you turn it off and turn it back on, you can see that the mirror gets a little orange light. That's what it looks like when someone's in your blind spot on the corresponding side. We have the brightness for our gauges. You can open the trunk from here and you can turn off traction control. And when you turn off traction control, you gain access to track mode. On the steering wheel, the left-hand side has our Bluetooth and audio controls. You can make and take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. The right-hand side has our cruise controls. The car currently has 122,524 kilometers on the body. We did just put a new engine in, so I think it's less than 15 kilometers on that engine as of now. Up top, we have this little information screen, and you can cycle through it. Right now, we're looking at the boost gauge. You can change settings, date, time, thermometer, fuel economy. Most people like the boost gauge, myself. And climate control goes from 18 all the way up to 32, from freezing to tropical, depending how you and your passengers want to do it. Below that, we have our infotainment screen. Because it's the full load, you do get the navigation. We do still have a CD player as well. I know, kind of a rare thing in vehicles these days. As soon as you put it in reverse, backup camera does pop up. It does show you the top of the bumper there, so you have something to relate to. We have our climate controls down here. We've got temperature, fan strength, and mode. Every time you twist the mode button, you'll see that the little arrow on the person there changes and shows you where your airflow is going to be directed. 6-speed manual transmission. It's a very, very short shift. Reverse with the Subarus and the 6-speed, it's a collar up, over, and back. And of course, the way to tell you're actually in reverse and not 6th is the backup camera comes up. Cup holders, got an armrest with 2 USBs, an auxiliary, and a 12-volt. And just ahead of that, you have your heated seats, high and low for both the driver and passenger. And then up top, the tilt and slide sunroof with the manual sunshade. So that's a brief overview of the 2017 Subaru WRX Sport-Tech. Come on down to the corner of First and Victoria, Subaru Prince George. Check this car out for yourself.